Hey folks, I'm going to call to order the meeting of the Parke County Alcoholic Beverage Board. I almost said Rockville County. Let the record reflect that it's January 8th, 2026. It is now 1:05 p.m. I'm Officer Gillum. I work with the State Excise Police. I'll be leading this meeting. We are missing two of our board members. We do have one here if you want to introduce yourself.
My name is Andrew Gordon.
Just for the record, this is being recorded with audio and video equipment, so just be mindful of anything we say after this point. Since you're offering testimony, I need you to take an oath, so if you would raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I did.
Okay, Andrew, we have one renewal, no violations for the Dollar General in Montezuma. Questions, concerns, or motions? Want to make a motion to approve or deny?
Motion to approve.
Okay, and I'll second that. So we will send that down to the state with our recommendation to approve. So next we have a transfer of the Lake Stop Mart 8530 East Highway 36 in Rockville. This is DL 6134336. So you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
So this is on the west side of the lake.
Okay,
It's west of the Tiki Hut. It's the other gas station.
got it.
And it's a really awesome bait shop.
Yes,
If you're ever out looking for bait.
often.
So yeah, Nick Royals with Bradford and Riley. We have got seeing who's the new owner for Peak Briggs Petroleum. So yeah, just taking over the existing operations there. You've been operating there for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no major changes to anything, no further changes or anything like that. But yeah, looking forward to taking over the operations.
I didn't even realize they had an alcohol permit. I've been in there a number of times.
Yeah, it's
So it might be
pretty
very
small.
soon.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get rid of the bait and tackle?
All right,
You're not gonna get rid of the fishing stuff?
we are,
You're gonna get rid of it or keep it?
we were gonna keep it, but later on, when the season will be here.
Yeah.
We'll keep it.
Because it's super important to the people out here.
Yes, but also we are trying to into the discussion with, the department resource, department, whatever. So they are gonna give us authority to issue the fishing license and the hunting license itself there.
Yeah.
On the process to, get the license from the department.
That'll be helpful,
Yeah.
especially there. I mean, with all the
Yeah.
travelers and lack of reception.
Absolutely. The lack of reception, even though so many things can be done online if you're there and you don't.
Yep.
100%.
Or we were pulling up at 5 in the morning, didn't realize that the kid didn't have a fishing license. The 5-year-olds don't need it. Just for the record. Okay. I don't have any problem. The orange sign was posted, floor plans, fine.
Yes.
I'll have you sign it. I didn't hate to be too easy on you, but
With this, the sign off on the door right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just the floor plan, so you just add it there.
what are the hours of operation?
It's 5:30 to 9 o'clock.
Okay,
But as this is a summer, winter, we close probably 7:30.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then how do you check ID? What is your system?
We do have the system in my US, whenever somebody came to get the wine and tobacco, simply, hey, come up with the ID, and we check the date of birth and put it in the system, and then we sell it.
What if they don't have a date of birth or an ID with them?
No selling.
None at all?
Yeah, if the person is a little bit like, I tell my people, those are, from the same community, I tell them, hey, somebody looks like, older, like 50, 60, something, then you can, know him, and you can give them, if this is like the tourist support, everyone should have the ID before selling it, to, especially tobacco, and be a problem.
So by state law, anybody who looks under 40 has to be checked. Is there anything in the system that makes them automatically scan an ID or enter a date of birth?
Yes, system automatically has an option to enter a date of birth. Whenever we bring the product, like beer or tobacco product, automatically it says, hey, you need to enter the date of birth in the system.
Is there a bypass button on it or?
No.
Okay, so in the case that somebody looks older, what are they gonna type in?
If somebody looks older, then definitely, I think the date of birth, by verbal, what he told, what he showed, then we can send it.
I would make really because it doesn't sound like it's that secure of a system. Make sure your employees understand that because they're gonna bypass it with older folks especially. They're gonna start typing in their own date of birth or fake date of birth so they don't have to bother someone. When you start doing that for older people, you're eventually gonna just start doing it when the line gets busy. And you're gonna end up selling kids at some point. Even if you don't get caught, it's gonna happen, so. Just keep an eye on it, make sure you trust your employees.
Okay.
Employees are usually the weak link.
Basically, the lady who works there in the station, she run the station from like 15 years. And the same guy who in the evening time, he is at the station from the last 6 years. So I'm very straightforward with them, hey, what if you did, I'm not gonna forgive you anymore, the state not gonna forgive you, very simple, I don't want any extra pain. I want my pain with the right stuff, with the right.
I'd be real careful, especially with established employees. They're super comfortable in what they're doing and. Just because you haven't had violations doesn't mean it's not happening, so
Yeah, you're right.
just keep an eye on it.
Yes, sir.
All right, I have nothing else, Andrea.
No,
Got a motion?
I motion to approve the transfer.
Okay, I'll second that, so we'll send that down to the state. Do you have anything else? Andrea, anything else? I'm gonna make a motion that we adjourn.
Thank you.
Second,
Second it.
moved and seconded for adjournment, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Awesome.